Among the topics he discussed, Harry touched upon job resignations and burnout. The Duke said these issues were brought to the forefront of people's minds by COVID but have been brewing for quite some time. Harry believes we are in the midst of a mental health awakening, with people finally paying attention to how important mental fitness in the workplace is. In fact, it is a sign that with self-awareness comes the need for change. Many people around the world have been stuck in jobs that didn't bring them joy, and now they putting their mental health and happiness first. This is something to be celebrated. Better Up, a company providing mental health services and coaching to individuals and businesses, announced in March Harry had joined its ranks. The Duke, who has been an advocate for mental well-being for years and has opened up about his own struggles in the past, has a wide-ranging role as Chief Impact Officer, with his duties including public advocacy when it comes to mental health, philanthropy, product strategy and advising the company how to deploy capital raised through its commitment to pledge 1%, an initiative that encourages companies to donate 1% of staff time, profit or equity to charity. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were appointed in 2019 as President and Vice President of this organization, which supports young leaders across the Commonwealth. They relinquished their roles in February after they communicated to Her Majesty they did not intend to resume their full-time roles as senior members of the firm. It is not clear whether this collaboration with Better Up took place before or after Harry and Meghan stepped down. Speaking about the partnership with the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, Harry said, "In the spirit of creating real and lasting impact, Better Up will continue to focus on proactively building mental fitness into various communities in the areas of education and employability training, to name two. We know the impact of our mission on a global scale. We saw it, for example, in our partnership with the Queen TMS Commonwealth Trust earlier this year, when young leaders across the Commonwealth gained tools for resilience and mental fitness that will be with them for life, and will help them to accelerate their impact on the world, by making their ideas a reality." This marked the third time Prince Harry appeared in Fast Company over the past 16 months. In the first two articles, the Duke of Sussex spoke mostly about his efforts to reform social media platforms. Harry's job at Better Up is just one of the many roles he has taken on after he quit as a senior royal at the end of March 2020. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have since also become TV and audio producers for Netflix and Spotify, as well as impact partners at sustainable investing fintech firm Ethic. The Duke was also one of the commissioners who took part in the Aspen Commission on Information Disorder to work on a report on tackling misinformation and disinformation in technology, media, and social media. Despite stepping down as working royals, Meghan and Harry haven't left their charity work behind. In late 2020 they launched the Archewell Foundation and they continue to collaborate with a number of organizations they created themselves such as Invictus Games and Centibale, or tied links with when they were still working royals including SmartWorks. Jonathan Ross Show will welcome the iconic Elton John this Saturday, alongside other stars such as comedian Rob Brydon, former Strictly Come Dancing contestant Judy Love, actress Michelle Keegan, and pop sensation Craig David. It comes as the music legend releases his new album Lockdown Sessions and a new documentary exploring the creation of it. On Twitter, Sir Elton announced, "Surprise! Just in time for the holidays, I'm taking you inside the Lockdown Sessions trademark. Watch as I go deep into the making of my latest album with all of my collaborators." Sir Elton's stardom has made him popular throughout the UK, including with members of the royal family. He was famously friends with Diana, Princess of Wales, and remains protective of her sons Prince William and Prince Harry. In 2019, he released a book titled Me, in which he recalled a funny story involving the Queen. Sir Elton said he saw the Queen playfully discipline Princess Margaret TMS' son Viscount Linley when he tried to argue with her. According to Sir Elton TMS autobiography, the Queen had said, "Don't TMT argue with me, I am the Queen." He wrote, "I know the Queen TMS public image isn't TMT exactly one of wild frivolity, but in private, she could be hilarious. I saw her approach Viscount Linley and ask him to look in on his sister, who TMD been taken ill and had retired to her room. When he repeatedly tried to fob her off, the Queen lightly slapped him across the face, saying, "Don TMT trademark slap argue trademark slap with trademark slap me trademark slap I trademark slap and trademark slap the Queen." Trademark the Rocket Man singer added, as he left, "She saw me staring at her, gave me a wink and walked off." Sir Elton also claimed that Richard Gere and Sylvester Stallone fought over Princess Diana at a dinner party. He added, "The most peculiar scene developed. Straight away, Richard Gere and Diana seemed very taken with each other." He went on to claim that Richard and Sylvester later argued in a corridor over Diana by having a fist fight. Sir Elton is now good friends with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. He even appeared on their first ever Spotify podcast as a guest. In October, Sir Elton's husband David Furnish branded Meghan an amazing leader. David is co-executive producer of a Netflix show called Pearl Trademark, alongside Meghan. Sir Elton defended the Sussexes in 2019 when they came under fire for taking 4 private jet journeys in 11 days. At the time, he defended the Sussexes for flying on a private jet to visit him in the US, and hit back at what he called these relentless and untrue assassinations on their character. He said, "I am deeply distressed by today TMS distorted and malicious account in the press surrounding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex TMS private stay at my home in Nice last week. Prince Harry TMS mother, Diana, Princess of Wales was one of my dearest friends. I feel a profound sense of obligation to protect Harry and his family from the unnecessary press intrusion that contributed to Diana TMS' untimely death. After a hectic year continuing their hard work and dedication to charity, David and I wanted the young family to have a private holiday inside the safety and tranquility of our home. To maintain a high level of much-needed protection, we provided them with a private jet flight. I calling on the press to cease these relentless and untrue assassinations on their character that are spuriously crafted on an almost daily basis." Last month, the singer received a prestigious honor in acknowledgement for his glittering career. The musician was made a member of the Order of the Companions of Honor by Prince Charles during a Windsor Castle investiture ceremony. Sir Elton was knighted for services to music and charity in 1998, and has sold more than 300 million records worldwide during a pop career spanning more than 5 decades. The musician has also dedicated much of his life to charity, including his Elton John AIDS Foundation, and has been lobbying for action on HIV/AIDS, which still claims hundreds of thousands of lives a year. The Order of the Companions of Honor was established in 1917 by George V in recognition of service of national importance. Duke of Cambridge personally shared the news on Twitter, saying, "Walking has been a feature of my life during the good times and the bad, come rain or shine. For me, it provides an opportunity to clear my mind and gain some perspective. It's a key part of how I manage my mental health. It can be a very sociable exercise or a moment of complete calm and isolation. In the hope of inspiring a few other people to get active and take time for their own mental health, I wanted to share a few of my stories and favorite songs with you in an episode of Time to Walk. This experience means even more to me knowing that 3 great mental health charities, Give Us a Shout, Crisis Text Line and Lifeline Australia, will receive donations to help continue the important work they we're doing to provide 24/7 support to those in need." To stress he was the person who penned the message shared on the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's Twitter account, William signed it off with a W. The special program will drop on Monday, December 6th on Apple Fitness Plus and Apple Music One. Prince William's walk will take him through the Sandringham estate in Norfolk, a place particularly loved by the Queen, late Prince Philip and the Cambridge family. During the episode, the Duke will walk from Sandringham House, past St Mary Magdalene Church where the royals attend together every year the Christmas Day service, and Anmore Hall, William and Kate's Norfolk home. Prince William's decision to donate the proceeds to 3 mental health charities comes as he recognizes how difficult and lonely the Christmas period can be for many. Both Crisis, for US-based users, and Shout, for UK-based users, offer free, confidential and round-the-clock support via text for people struggling with their mental health. Lifeline provides free, 24/7 confidential support and suicide prevention services for people based in Australia. Many Twitter users welcomed William's involvement in the Time to Walk program. A social media fan account for the Duke and Duchess, called The Cambridges, wrote, "This is such a great idea that will benefit those charities and so many people around the world. Another amazing project from our Duke of Cambridge to make all of us proud." Another Twitter user, @NKNKI, said, "UTM amazing. Truly inspirational. Can TMT wait for this?" Similarly, @Manam 2175 wrote, "Another great initiative supported by Prince William." Prince William and his wife Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, have been vocal advocates over the past years of how beneficial it is for the mental and physical well-being to spend time outdoor. Moreover, alongside his brother Harry, William has been at the forefront of the battle to break the stigma surrounding people affected by mental health issues and has spearheaded several initiatives focused on this goal, including Heads Together and Heads Up. In 2019, the Sussexes and the Cambridges launched Together Shout and promoted the launch of the NHS's platform Every Mind Matters. On the 20th anniversary of the death of their mother in 2017, the royal brothers candidly spoke about the impact losing Princess Diana when they were only children had on them. More recently, the Duke of Sussex also opened up on his struggles as a member of the royal family constantly under the spotlight and his strained relationship with the firm in the mental health series he co-created with Oprah Winfrey for Apple TV+, The Me You Can't See. Prince William's audio collaboration with Apple also comes 12 months after Meghan and Prince Harry announced their deal with Spotify. The couple has so far released only one episode, in late December 2020, of the announced Archewell audio podcast. In it, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex reflected on how difficult 2020 had been for the world and shared a collection of personal anecdotes and inspirational stories, from a variety of famous guests including singer Sir Elton John and producer Tyler Perry. Moreover, the podcast ended with a special appearance of their son Archie Harrison, who joined his parents in wishing listeners a Happy New Year.